Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Daredevil, Born Again. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching episode 6 of season 1 of Daredevil, Born Again. I just watched episode 5, so there's not really a lot that I'm going to say in this one, other than ready for a little Fisk action, Muse action. Maybe I'm not ready for Muse because I don't really know. I've seen, but I don't know. You know what I mean? And definitely if we get some more of the Khan family, I'm completely fine with this, but I don't think that that's going to dominate any story in this show. So definitely more of Matt fighting. He actually put a red hood on, which was nice, like a little red mask. Close. It's definitely not a leather suit. It's definitely not a Daredevil mask. It definitely does not have horns, but we're getting there, one step closer to us getting back into that little fancy getup. Which I will be so excited for. I don't know if we get any more Frank this season. I have no idea what to expect, but like I said in the last one, you get a lot of darkness in this show. So the last episode was a nice little appetizer of just like, like here's a little sweet before we, really give you this. So I'm really expecting this one to be much darker, and I'm looking forward to it because I like balance. All right, guys, let's get into it.
Bro, look how crazy that is. Like, where do you learn that? Kind of looks like a swordsman. Swordsman, if you're watching this, keep doing the good work because our cops here.
Is that an Easter egg? Is there a swordsman? Let me know in the comments if there's a swordsman. I'm not familiar with one. Oh, God. What did he do to his eyes? Oh, they're not going to cover it, are they? Yup, they sure are. Or rinse it off.
That sounds nice.
You go then. Tired of these black tie events.
That's the gig, dude.
Just so you know, you have an unscheduled visitor in your office.
Uh-oh. BB?
There he is.
Oh, no.
Matt, you were a victim of a crime.
Sure, I understand. I'm just saying that I know I was going to be okay.
Faith.
Something like that. Thank you, though.
That, and he knew he was going to take care of business.
Well, if you need help spitballing ideas, you know where to find me.
Interesting you should ask.
Oh.
I've told you the premise, right?
Maybe?
Vigilantes.
Oh,
Why we revere the mask.
interesting.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, I think so.
It's like he's her muse. I wonder if she realizes or knows.
But what about a mask? Does it hide us and give us permission to do things that are legally and socially taboo, like violence? I mean, does a mask allow us to be our true selves, or does it strip away our identity and allow us to act like animals?
Maybe a little bit of both.
yeah.
Good questions, Heather.
I don't know. Maybe both.
Maybe, right? You have experience with those people, don't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
I've been thinking maybe you would consider setting me up with someone like Frank Castle.
Nope.
The Punisher. You want
Nope.
to interview the Punisher?
He's not gonna let you go near that
Bad
man.
idea?
No, it's like that's a solid idea.
I don't know what Frank would say.
See you, Fisk. Give your wife my regards.
Please show him out.
Okay, how about Daredevil? You've worked with him, right? Shit, that's my Uber.
So she obviously doesn't know. I was like, maybe she saw like a mask or like she knew or what. I don't know. But interesting for her to want to study that.
I got bad news and worse news, Mr. Mayor.
I thought that we took care of this.
Turns
Yeah.
out it's gonna be a lot tougher to get that down than we thought.
Why is that?
You see, the mural, it's made with this epoxy, so I had to do a chemical analysis.
Johnny,
My guy
just
in Philly.
tell him what you told me.
Yeah, get to the
News.
point.
Right, it's blood. It's the mural. It's made
Yeah.
out of human blood.
Yeah, you lead with that.
Wow, so you're literally pointing the finger at his attorneys.
Have you met the fine gentlemen in Creedy, Coughlin, and McKagan?
Oh, I have. And I approve. What is she doing here?
Who?
The Ayala girl.
It's my girl, Angela.
All those kidnappings, he started tracking them.
Angela, I know you're upset and you have every right to be, but this isn't safe.
Don't tell me how to be, whether I should be in school, because that's what Hector would have wanted. This is what he would have wanted. Someone finishing his work.
I don't know if he
Someone
would want
actually
you.
doing something for once.
Definitely Matt, though.
All those kidnappings were all close to the old queue line. The one they shut down. Track 61.
Ooh, go investigate, Matt.
Look, Angela, I'm just a lawyer, all right? I tried to help your uncle in court, but something like this, that's for the police.
The police killed my uncle. I'm not going to them.
All right, fair enough.
She certainly does not trust them.
My bad for thinking you cared.
It's not that simple, Angela. It's
It's
not how this works.
2 days before he got shot, you know what he told me? He told me, don't rely on anyone to do what you can do for yourself.
Please don't go investigating that.
He was right.
Oh, Angela, no. You don't need to be looking for Muse. No. You don't even know. I know more than you know. Don't go looking for that.
12 confirmed with 18 known IDs, but we've gathered at least 5 unique DNA profiles for each mural, and in 5 DNA profiles per mural, we estimate at least 60 victims.
60. Oh boy. Oh boy.
When the sanitation department figures out there's a serial killer before the NYPD does,
Yeah, it doesn't look
maybe
good.
it's time to switch up the protocols.
He's got a damn good point. Oh.
Hey, are you Muse? Is it cool if we take a picture of you?
Not a selfie though, just like artist, his work, you know.
Turn around. Go away. I don't want anything to happen to Angela. It's really confusing that there's a detective Angie Kim. Just saying. Oh! Ah! Recognize that guy. Jack, that's his name.
Whether you can do it or not isn't the issue here, Wilson. I'm surprised you'd even raise that specter. This project simply doesn't align with our interests.
I've been told. And it's Mr. Mayor to you.
Ooh.
You may have a seat at the table right now, but the people in this room still decide who gets to eat. I suggest you don't lose sight of that.
Oh. He is not used to people talking to him that way.
Underestimate the people in this room at your own peril. One phone call to the right person and, well, bye-bye Gracie Mansion.
That's a threat.
No, it's a warning.
Same difference.
Oh! It seems my suits aren't fitting like they were.
Those lush dinners in the basement.
We have to get you a new wardrobe then.
Maybe put on a white coat?
Jerry, what is it?
You're gonna hear about it anyway, but I'd rather you hear it from me.
Okay.
I got a call from my guy at the precinct.
Muse.
They've identified a suspect, though.
Who is it?
Graffiti artist. Goes by the name Muse.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently.
Apparently what?
People have been disappearing.
He paints with his victim's blood.
If he says people are disappearing, that's gonna trigger Matt.
You gotta be straight with me, buddy. You gotta let this one go. Just let the police do their job.
No, he won't. And no, he won't. He's gonna think about the disappearing people. Excuse me.
Can you make more apologies for me?
Yes, of course.
Well, they're working together as a team. That's good.
These came straight from the forensic.
Oh, God.
A task force. Handpicked by me.
Oh. Is he qualified for that?
This is every bad apple in the barrel.
Oh. He is qualified for that.
This task force will have special powers and privileges.
Oh, great. Awesome.
Like overtime. No body cameras. That sort of thing.
And who the hell's gonna oversee this?
Like I said, I care about the city.
Wow. He's gonna do this himself. It's crazy.
There's a lot of shitbags in the world, sir. Now there's a lot less of them.
Yes, that's right. Sometimes, when you need to get the job done, it requires a little creative thinking. Consider yourself founding members of my anti-vigilante task force.
But they're actual, like, vigilante, that's essentially what they are.
I want you to show your face because you are New York's finest, and you're not gonna let some mass criminals take it away from you.
That's putting your families at risk. That's what's great about the mask, is it keeps people safe, but it'll scratch the itch and the bloodlust that they have. Oh, Angela. I don't know, like, was she training with her uncle? Like, can she beat someone's ass? Like, does she know self-defense? Does she have a gun? I don't want her to shoot anybody. I don't want her to get into a fight. I want her to be okay, but... So she might be really surprising. Is it Matt? Please be Matt. Dang it. No, he's not there. Dang it.
It's Angela. She still hasn't come home. That's not like her. She's never done this before. I didn't know who else to call. She's never...
It's okay. It's all that. It's okay. Just stay where you are.
You know where to go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. He's blind, not deaf. I shouldn't yell at him.
Hello?
You gonna go handle it?
Fuck it.
Yep, there it is. Yay! Oh, are we getting an outfit? Oh! We back, baby. We back. So who did Angela... She did. She ran into him. I was like, maybe it's Frank. He's like really slow and methodical too. That makes it even creepier. He's not like in a rush to do anything, but it's also like... Okay, dude, just be somewhat normal. He's very careful. Oh, God. Is it gonna be too late? Is Fisk gonna do something to Adam? Oh, Adam, baby, you need to do a better job at, like, vetting who you're dating. Someone's ex-boyfriend is Fisk. You probably don't date her. I don't know, is he gonna let him go? Is he gonna kill him? Is he gonna dismember him? Is he just gonna not do anything to him but scare him?
I can imagine that Vanessa would like for me to let you go.
Thank you.
Nope, not gonna happen.
But that's a difficult thing for me to do. You understand that, right? How we are locked together. And when I was younger, smaller, I went up against men 3 times my size. And I learned that a simple tool, it can be a great equalizer.
Is he challenging him to a fight? Saw situation? Are we gonna try to get him to, like, cut off his own foot or something? How long does it take to drain a human body of blood? If anyone knows the answer to that, you're sick. But, does she have minutes? I mean, when I donate blood, like, what? They take, like, I don't even know what it is. Like a quart of blood or behind her. Oh, good to see you back, buddy. Okay, oh God. I mean, is he even like a good fighter at all? Hey. Oh my God. Fisk is gonna kill you, dude. You ain't got a shot even with an axe. You need a chainsaw and like 4 extra limbs. Okay. Okay, he is kind of a little bit of a fighter. I'd say, Angela, girl, wake up, but I know he drugged her. I'm like, girl, like, you're so lucky. Oh my God. Fisk was waiting. He was waiting. The duality of this fucking fight right now is insane. Undo it. Yeah. Oh, great camera angle. Ah! Oh, God. Look at all that blood. Oh, my God. Oh! Oh, my God. I love the back and forth, but I feel so bad for Adam. Not at all for Muse. Woo! Jesus. Matt, you can't kill him. Come on. You don't kill. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, God. I mean, he's probably gonna get away and live to kill again.
Do thou make us by his intercession steadfast in the pursuit of justice.
Is he still alive?
In that merciful goodness. Through Christ our Lord.
Oh!
Amen.
Daredevil came back just for you, girl. Yep, back to your nature. Both of them. I knew he'd get away! Damn it.
It's okay. I'm here. Yeah. I'm here.
Can you get her out of here? Call the police? That's how they're gonna end it? Okay. Alright. Let's talk about it. Woo! First of all, I knew Angela was gonna freaking go looking for him, but the fact that both Matt and Fisk are back to kind of their true nature, that Matt has to help. He has to. And calling the police and relying on them to do anything, you know, with Angela saying at the beginning, it's just like, oh, rely on the police, like what they did for her uncle, right? And he's like, fuck it, like just put on. I'm so happy to see him back with the suit. Oh my gosh, I thoroughly always enjoy every time we see Daredevil fight, but the fact that it was to save Angela. And it was to stop Muse. Now, I wasn't sure if Muse was like a fighter, if he was just a murderer or a psycho or a killer. It seems that he's got some fighting skills too, which is not great. And he got away. And, you know, like, here's the thing. If Matt were a killer like Frank, Muse is sitting there on the ground dead, right? We don't have to worry about him running around to kill another day. The duality of like of not only Fisk and Matt, of Daredevil and Fisk, Kingpin and Fisk rather, being kind of their true nature of who they really are to their core. But then you have the duality of like the difference between vigilantes and cops without leashes, really, is kind of what it is. Allowing these cops who kind of take things into their own hands most of the time and do things their way, it invites them to be like unmasked vigilantes, which some people might see them as heroes. It might also expose them as, you know, these violent cops and might give them a bad name and a bad reputation. Because we heard the one guy, I forget what his name is. Me? Forget somebody's name? No, I'll remember Angela and Detective Angie Kim because I hate the name Angie. Anyway, no offense to anyone named Angie out there. I just don't like it personally for myself. Anyway, like his family is a family of cops, like his uncle, his cousins, his brothers, his fathers, they like all have worn the shield. And I think that might put them at risk a little bit. Like knowing that you have family out there that like you can be linked to. And if you're seen as a violent cop, people might take things into their own hands, right? And then you have vigilantes who wear masks to protect those said people. And that's why Hector's family was safe. And Hector was safe as long as nobody knew who the White Tiger was. And as soon as they unmasked him, it put everybody at risk. So it's God, I love the duality of the two characters of the show, but then also situations in the show where they both think that like the serial killer needs to be taken care of. But at the same time, it's also like through different ways. Now, I was like, I wonder if Fisk is going to frame Adam as being Muse. I don't know how he would do that. But like, that's the first thing I thought of. I was just like, what if Vanessa was involved with the guy doing the murals? And then I remembered the kid with Heather and all this stuff. So I was like, maybe not, but like he really could frame him and really fuck up his life after that. But I'm like, I don't know if he's dead. I feel like slamming him into a wall several times. Anytime Fisk comes at you, pretty sure he could kill you. Really interesting because I thought he was going to chop Adam up. And then he's like, here, I'll give you this. Like he would need 4 arms with like, I don't know. I'm like thinking General Grievous with like lightsabers, but like a machine gun and a machete and like a flamethrower and like a chainsaw to even put a dent in Fisk. And it's really interesting like how like Fisk is like kind of like he has to play along and he has to like kind of suck up to people to get money to, make his projects go through, and how they are in no way like moved by him. They're not scared of him. They're not intimidated by him. It was nice to see Jack. I recognized him. I mean, he's Lalo Salamanca to me personally, but like I also recognize him as Jack. And I love that we're getting some of these characters in here. That makes me especially pleased. And then I was like really curious about the sword guy. And is he the sword guy vigilante? Because now I remember from Hawkeye how he had the sword. And like I was like, is there a sword superhero? I don't think there is. And I was like, wait, is that Jack? Is he a vigilante? I might have answered my own question after I'm like, hey guys, tell me in the comments. And then I'm like, wait, I might have the answer to that one already. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think we were gonna like get rid of Muse necessarily. To know that he has 60 victims and that like he like puts an enamel over top of all of his artwork, so it's almost impervious. Like the only way you could probably get rid of it is to paint over it or knock a wall down. That is disgusting. That is crazy. And of course, the sanitation department fixed it and found out before the police did, that they got like, a chemist out here to figure that stuff out. They're just like, hey, yeah, there's blood in this. Like figured we'd probably tell the cops. Especially because that many people were missing. I thought for sure that Cherry was going to tell Matt, like, yeah, there's, we've linked it to a couple people that have gone missing or that were, had disappeared from a certain point A, point B and by this like train line or whatever. And Matt would have been like, oh, Angela. But instead he's at home, kind of researching it a little bit. He didn't let it go. And Cherry was even like, hey, like, don't go after this. And I mean, do you know Matt? Do you know who Matt Murdock is? Like, of course he's going to try to figure this one out. And it's really interesting too that Heather at the beginning is talking about researching vigilantes. And I was just like, does she know? Does she know about Matt? Like, I feel like she's not stupid. Although Karen didn't figure it out, and she's definitely not stupid, so whatever. But like the fact that she is like talking about like the mask and unmasking and like just pretty much setting up the entire episode. I love the writing. I love the writing on this show. It's some good shit. And I can't wait for next week because I have no idea what to expect. And but it was great to see him back in the suit. And I know that like he's struggling with that, and that's not necessarily a great thing for him, but it is a fantastic thing for us. And it allows him to kind of absolve himself from any guilt of not doing anything and just sitting and researching. Instead, he got out there and he got his hands dirty and he was able to save Angela. So I wonder if Maggie is going to be in this one, because that was quite a thing to learn about his mother in season 3. But then I was just like, okay, well, I don't think he's gone back to the church. And, he's praying at the beginning, and Heather's just like, you do that? And I was like, you're dating a Catholic man. But if he hasn't found himself able to like go there and like really like allow himself to feel everything about Foggy, of course, he's going to do the same thing with his faith and really not allow himself to feel to the depths that he normally would. The guilt, the love, but also the faith that he carries with him. Just fantastic writing on this show. Fantastic writing. Oh, I love it. But guys, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon. In the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Ooh. Nice to see him again. I know nothing about this suit. I don't know if it's an old suit. I don't know if it's one that we've seen before. I don't know if it is comic book accurate for Daredevil Born Again. Let me know about the suit. Did it have both horns? I think it did. I was just wondering. Like, I don't know. With him losing the one horn off of the one helmet, whatever, cowl that he wears, I was like, I wonder if there were horns on that one. I didn't really look. I think there were. I don't know if I'm asking a dumb question or not. I don't know. All I know is I'm sweating buckets. It is so freaking hot in here. It got to like 85 today in Vegas, and I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt because the air conditioning's pumping, but I am really hot right now. So I am definitely going to go slam me some ice water. But guys, I am super excited to see how this season concludes. I know that we don't have like a ton of episodes left. I think we have 7, 8, 9. Is there 9 episodes in this season? So like 3 more. So far, I absolutely love it. I think it's great. And I'm really interested to see how the next 3 episodes are with the different showrunner, if I even have that correct. I don't even know if I do. I don't know. I'm repeating things without actually researching it, and I just take everyone's word for it. Guys, come back here for the next episode. All right. Love you. Bye.